Do you ever feel winded from doing simple tasks in your life? Do you ever get glares or looks of disapproval from strangers, friends, and family simply because you smell like an ashtray? Maybe you should just try and quit smoking. Now you're probably wondering, why should I quit smoking? I like smoking. It feels good. I like the flavor. It tastes good. Well, obviously there are a lot of health risks. Also, I know this because I have a lot of friends and family who smoke it. A lot of them suffer from diseases, and some have even died. Now, smoking has bad effects on the body, both physical and emotional, and even psychological. In my speech, I will discuss what's inside a cigarette. What are the health risks involved with smoking? Reasons to quit, and also how to fight these cravings. Let's begin with what's inside a cigarette. The number one chemical is ammonia. Common household cleaner. Ammonia can also be found in your urine. That is what you are putting inside your body. Arsenic, rat poison. Proof that when you are smoking a cigarette, you are slowly poisoning yourself. Formaldehyde, embalming fluid. Ironic that you are slowly killing yourself and preparing your body to be mummified with one cigarette. Benzene, found in rubber cement. You can imagine what that would do inside your body. Moving on to health risks. What are the health risks? Besides tar, cancer, one of the most common ones is lung cancer. This is obvious because whenever you smoke, your lungs are the primary muscles used to inhale the smoke, which absorbs all the chemicals and spreads it throughout your body. A study done by British American Tobacco Association have proven that nicotine causes anxiety. Now, despite the myth that many smokers believe that smoking calms them down, this is the opposite of the truth. Another malady is heart disease. Heart disease is also another cardiac muscle. A cardiac muscle that is involved with pumping blood and absorbing oxygen throughout the body. How does smoking affect the heart? It constricts blood vessels. Whenever you constrict a blood vessel, it's a lot like constricting a water hose. It builds up pressure, causing the heart to work a lot harder than it needs to. Even now, if some of you in the audience who smoke, if you were to touch your heart right now, you can feel that it probably beats faster than someone who does not smoke. Another thing that smoking does to the body and to the heart is that it actually builds up plaque, which is a bit surprising. Now, some of you who may not know that building up plaque inside your body can lead to a heart attack. Furthermore, reasons to quit. Do you know anybody who smokes constantly? A chain smoker? To where, have you noticed that whenever you ask how old they are, they tell you they're maybe in their 20s or 30s and they actually appear a lot older than they really are? Well, that is because smoking prematurely ages your skin. It causes wrinkles, yellows your teeth, stains the fingers and knuckles around where you hold the cigarette. Now, another reason why you should quit is that cigarettes are expensive. If you were to calculate the price of how much a cigarette costs, multiply that by how much you buy in a month, or even in a year, you would realize that you spend about hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. Imagine what you can do by saving up all that money. Quitting also will help your body heal itself. Blood pressure, pulse rate will return to normal, lungs will clear, you will have more energy, and exercise will be a lot easier. Now, some of you may also think, well, you know, quitting's not that easy. You don't smoke, so you don't know what it's like. And you're right, I don't. But I can tell you there have been many studies that have shown that there are alternatives to fight cravings. For one, exercise. Number one factor that nobody ever just thinks about because nobody wants to exercise. But exercise can release stress, strengthen the immune system, and strengthen the body. Plus, it also releases pheromones inside your body and chemicals that make you feel good about yourself. Acupuncture. Acupuncture is an ancient form of Chinese medicine. Still needs to be a lot more studies to be done in order to prove that this has any effect on smoking. But it can also have a placebo effect. placebo effect basically means that if you believe it works, it's going to work. Now, another good way to get rid of smoking is by developing good habits. Most of you may think, well, I try to do that. I try to make a habit by, doing it once or twice, but it never stuck. Now, a good habit usually takes about 60 days to form, consecutively. So you have to do it every day, daily, to do it for 60 days straight in order for the brain to register that you are creating a habit. As a final point, you should quit, because smoking can damage the body, mind, soul, and even hurt your relationships with people around you. So ask yourself, do you want to live longer, healthier, and happier? Then maybe you should quit. What you don't realize is that your body and soul is not your own. God has bought it with a price. And so you should quit, because your body will thank you, and everyone else will too.